What's good, family? It's your boy JB, Trap House Boxing, man. I'm back again with another one. Um, Shout out to my homeboy Barzini, man, off the Cornerman Radio Show. Subscribe to the Cornerman Radio, man. Five channel, man. Excellent content, man. Talk about a lot of fights that possibly that happens most of the time, 9 times out of 10. When you see one of those fights, potential fights pop up, it's a good chance that that fight gonna happen. Just letting you know that. But excellent, brother, man. Him and Boxing Eye, good people, man. But subscribe to their channel, most definitely. Um, he sent me this link, from Boxing Scene about Felix Diaz calling out Adrien Broner, and Felix Diaz simply said that he's back in training, and because he was doing an interview with the guy, with a analyst or a writer by the name of Percy Crawford, and he was asking him a series of questions. So Percy was asking him, was he training? He was like, yeah, I'm training right now, waiting on a phone call. He was saying that him and Adrien Broner need to take a loser match. The loser goes home. He said whoever loses this, he said both of them coming off losses, and he feels like if either one of them lose, they need to take their L and go sit their ass down somewhere. That's what Felix Diaz Jr. said, told Percy Crawford, and he said they both at a point in their career to where neither one of them can have a mishaps. Which is somewhat true. I mean, they both fighters. To be honest with you, both of those guys are fighters that can potentially, potentially, make good fights with other people. But as far as Adrien Broner, I mean, this is what it boils down to, man. The guy, ain't mentally there, obviously, and he just haven't stepped up in big fights. We're not gonna get into all that other shit about what he did and all that, because this ain't no Adrien Broner bash video. I'm just sticking to the basics right here. But yeah, he's obviously not there. So Percy Crawford was asking Felix Diaz, did he think that Adrien Broner was out of it mentally or physically? And he answered. He said it's obvious that it's mentally. He said he been there before. Even in the Crawford fight, he said he wasn't mentally there. I was at that fight live in Madison Square Garden. As far as if he wasn't there, I had heard, during that time, at the fight, being in New York City, I had heard that he had the flu. But he's saying something different when he's interviewing Percy. He's saying that he had a lot of things going on in his camp, but he doesn't want to talk about it anymore. He just, it's a touchy situation. So I don't know if all of that was all in one. It don't even really matter. They ain't got nothing to do with Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford did his thing. He asked him, was Terrence Crawford better than what everybody say he was or whatever, or was he as good as he thought he was? And he was like, he's not taking nothing from Bud. He just wasn't mentally there. That's basically what it was. He said he's not making excuses. He's taking his L like a man, and that's what it is. But he could say whatever. But I seen what happened live. But we'll never know that. So, and he was asking him about whether if he get that rematch again, what would he do different? Of course, he kept that the secret. But anyway, let's get to him and Adrien Broner. Barzini, we had talked about this a while ago too, man. I gotta shout you out again, bro. Me and Barzini, we talked about this a while ago. He said that Broner gonna fuck around and fight Felix Diaz. He told me this right after the Broner lost to Mikey Garcia. He said Broner ain't gonna fight Omar Figueroa. He said Broner's gonna fight Felix Diaz or Omar Figueroa, but he says most likely it's gonna be Felix Diaz. They both coming off a loss. It makes sense. This is exactly what he told me, word for word. So I got to give him his props. Um, damn. But if they squabble, man, to be honest with you, if they get into their squabble, my personal opinion, I like Adrien Broner, man, but he proved me wrong. And I can't bet with him against Felix Diaz. He ain't busy enough. I'm just gonna keep it all the way a buck. The guy ain't busy enough, man. Felix Diaz, this dude he'll be all over you like a goddamn gnat. And you gonna have to put in some work to keep him up off of you, man. And Broner just ain't busy enough to keep Felix Diaz Jr. up off of him. He's gonna be even hungrier now. He coming up off this loss. I done seen Adrien Broner come off losses and he still didn't look the hungry, like he wanted it all. He want to get that back. I haven't seen that from him since he lost to Maidana. To be honest with you, I haven't seen it. He been getting by, with certain fights, certain matchups, but I'm just being honest, man. But anyway, man, I have to go with Felix Diaz, man. He said, as a matter of fact, this is what he said. He said Percy Crawford asked him what would happen. He said he'll fuck Adrien Broner up. That's what he said. He said I'll fuck him up, straight up. I'm like, So we're gonna see if Adrien Broner claps back. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see if he claps back and see what to do from there. But that's pretty much all I got, man. I mean, to be honest with you, man, I don't think Broner should take that fight. Not he called. Matter of fact, he said Broner was a tune-up fight. That's what he said. He said he said I want a tune-up fight with Broner before a big title shot. I was like, wow. Everybody calling this nigga Broner a tune-up now. Tim Bradley, now it's Felix Diaz. Damn, bro, they damn near labeling you as a motherfucking sparring partner, bro. But man, that's all I got, man. I ain't gonna shit on them. I'm just stating the facts of what they said. It is what it is, though. This your boy, JB Trap House Boxing, man, and I'm gone.